Put your hand in mine, follow me, let me waste your time. C'est la vie.
Thank you very much, Fernando, for the invitation. I don't know if you know, but it has been almost a year that I have been trying to make it to this class. And finally, we are here. We are here. So many things. Yes. Finally, we are here. And you, for good or for bad, you are the lucky ones, okay? That will have the privilege of this class. And I have one strong objective today. As you can see, a strategic business turnover, and the foundation is digital. I think all of us, we are consumers. And as consumers, we see every day many different brands and powerful brands out there. And we see many different initiatives going on. You can think about Mattel, Barbie movie, then an amusement park, then the metaverse, and so on. But what it makes me think is truly a strategy behind that? Is truly working or is not working? How that strategy was truly developed? What is behind that strategy and is delivering results? Is truly helping the organizations to grow, to be profitable? We don't know. That's the behind the scenes. Then my intention today is share to all of you behind the scenes of Mattel. You see many things happening. Are they truly connected? Are they really working? And why we are doing what we are doing? Then that's the objective today. And you can see it as a business case of having this opportunity, because believe it or not, in 2018, we almost lost our business. Then no more Christmas. But fortunately, we didn't. And then my second objective is that you take some mindset changes or some inspiration of things that you can apply in your own company, in your organization. If you have your own business, in your own business, feel free to ask questions. This class is for you. It's an opportunity for you to learn from real cases, from global organizations. Take advantage of that. And my third objective is just to have fun. If we don't have fun, we are wasting our time. And for that, I have some goodies for you. Then we will have trivia. And then the trivia are key questions. You cannot see your internet, your iPad, your iPhone. If not, you are out of the room. Totally out of the room, not disqualified, out of the room. And then you can get some Hot Wheels. And will tell us who were the two persons in this room that they were making the most significant contributions for all of us to learn. Could be an interesting question. Could be a challenging question or rhetoric question. It could be sharing a business case. Anything can count. And they are gonna be watching you, okay? And if they decide that it can be possible that no one was doing a contribution, then sorry to say, but I will take it back home, okay? But honestly, I don't want. Then feel free to stop me anytime. I talk so much and I talk really fast. Then if I'm very fast, just let me know. But at the end of the day, who is this girl? Okay, this girl is Gladis Araujo, that's my name. And I have so many different hats, maybe many of you as well. And one of them is my day job. My day job has been for a long time at Mattel. I work at Mattel. Mattel is the #1 toy company in the world. It's selling products in over 150 countries. That you will learn a lot about the company. And I have been working in the end-to-end supply chain. I have been having the opportunity to work in many different divisions and many different parts of the world in areas of planning, logistics, distributions, manufacturing, engineering, quality, you name it. And always with a roof of smart manufacturing, digital transformation, ESG, sustainability, and having the privilege to work with multicultural teams. And I also have the opportunity to open new markets, new operations. New operations for me means new manufacturing site, or new contract manufacturing in different countries, new business integration when we buy new companies, or if we have problems, could be a rapid turnaround. Then I have been having also the privilege to work and live in Malaysia. In Malaysia, I was responsible for 8 manufacturing plants in terms of quality, supply chain, manufacturing in China, Indonesia, Thailand, and opening the markets in Vietnam and India. And it was almost similar from Canada to Brazil, the previous role, but always with an element of global outreach, specifically more in the global testing laboratories, with 52 testing laboratories around the globe. What is my sole job? This is what is feeding my spirit, and this is why I wake every morning. I have several nonprofit organizations to support children, women, and young people, especially in Mexico, Malaysia, and UK, where I used to live. And what I call my bridge job is supporting organizations as a board of director or as a representative of the Chamber of Commerce of Singapore and Mexico. And my intention to be in a board is to help organizations, of course, with their strategy, of course, being profitable, but between you and me, what I'm really doing there, I'm trying to make sure that they are sustainable companies and they are socially responsible for and also thinking about their communities. That's why I'm there. And also in 2018 and 19, a key highlight, the Chamber of Commerce of Malaysia acknowledged my trajectory and my support to the communities over there. This is the first time ever that they recognize a non-Asian woman over there. This is the first time they have a Western with that award, and recently with the Tech of Monterrey. Then this is a little bit about me, and my core, as many of you should be, is my family. That's the truly reason why I'm waking up every single day. Then, now, switching gears, that now you know about me, then let's learn a little bit more about Mattel. It's mainly known by Barbie, Hot Wheels, Fisher-Price, and American Girl. That's all our brands. Then, who is our main customer? Why I'm highlighting that, maybe it's pretty obvious, that is the children and the baby and so on, is that there are like 10 or more different industries in one. This is just to give you a flavor of what I'm talking about, and it will make sense to you. Chemical industry, because it's resin and pigments converted into a plastic bag. We have electrical products like the electrical ovens, the electrical swings, electrical monitors. We have electronic products. I think you have seen many electronic entertainment toys for preschool. And also we have some plush with some electronics. We have also evolved our Internet of Things, artificial intelligence included in our products. We do have cosmetics, we have food because some of our products have food packages. And also electrical cars, like, maybe you have seen the power wheels, like electrical Jeep, electrical motorcycle, and so on. Fashion and garments, because all the dolls, they have clothes, and the sewing, the plush products, and we have many game cars. Then all of these industries, they have regulations. Then we need to follow the regulations of the toy industry, plus the regulation of UL, because it's electrical toy, or FDA, or so on. Then meaning not only the product needs to be in compliance, but also the quality systems that we have in place. Then also something very quickly about Mattel. Every year, Mattel is always in the top 10 or top 20 toys in the market. We are always having a lot of innovations going on, and it's one of the best places to work every single year. It's for innovators, for women, for LGTB, and so on. We're very proud about that. I was explaining to you, not only the product itself, it's also the experience, the inspiration, the entertainment. This is like fully immersed for a sale. And then when you talk about the brand specific, Hot Wheels has for little kids, and you have for adults as well. Same for Barbie, same for the blocks, and so on. Then I'm almost done.
I have a question.
Yes.
How much did you investment in all these strategic?
Huge.
And how much your sales increased?
Ah,
Okay.
thank you. Hurrah! Thank you. What do you think?
I don't know. That's why I am asking.
Okay. What the class think?
High increase in sales.
Increase or decrease or flat?
Increase.
A ver, raise your hands, whoever says increase. Almost everyone. Flat. Okay. Decrease. Okay, let's start with the decrease, then the flats, and then the increase. Why decrease?
Because all the devices of the Apple company, I think that a lot of kids play in the iPad and
Good point.
digital.
Actually, they stole a lot of our market because of those devices, and then the video gaming was growing significantly. Not necessarily outpace the toy industry, not necessarily, but you have a good point. Then the flat ones. Flat ones were 2 or 3, okay. Ladies first or what? Okay, good.
No, because I mean you were going in a negative trend, so I believe that you had that period where you flatten out in order like to regain that confidence.
Makes sense. Any other thought over there? Same thought. What about you?
Yeah, it was the same.
What is
because
your name?
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Sí.
Okay.
Because also you had the pandemic in between those years from 2018 to now.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
a
not,
good driver.
I'm not sure if it benefited you or it just
Make it worse.
not necessarily make it worse, but
That's
help
another
you
good question that will come.
help you stall
The business.
the
Gotcha.
business, not only for you but for the whole industry as well. So it flattened.
Thank you, Ricardo. Pato.
But maybe it's a comment, but I think the pandemic actually helped them
The
because
pandemic, well, one moment. Okay, now I can hear you better.
I don't know
Okay.
if actually the pandemic
That was my
helped.
next question. What do you think about what happened with the toy industry during the pandemic? But you are going there.
Yeah, sorry. I think it actually kind of helped because parents needed for their kids to be entertained inside their houses, so they would need to buy more things for them. So that
Who
they
supports him? What is your name?
Jaime.
Jaime. Who supports Jaime? Who is against Jaime? Why? What happened with the supply chain? What do you think is happening? It's going to your question.
I think that it wasn't enough and nobody wants to move things from one country to other, so
Then maybe we couldn't deliver.
Yeah.
Very good points. Very good points. You have a great class. 100 plus. Okay, any, you were going to say something? Or not? Or I feel
No, I was going to say.
to support him. Let's thumbs up. Like in the Zoom,
The
okay.
iPad that is.
Because, well, I remember, to what Andrea mentioned, I remember reading about some toys being out of stock during the pandemic and parents going crazy.
Any other comment? Because I'm gonna be addressing all of this now. I'm missing here 2022, but it's around 18% here, okay? And we will discuss why. I think this is the most important slide. Yes, you want to say
It's
something?
about sales.
Sí subió, sí subió.
This is sales, but we will talk about some other stuff, profits as well.
I just want to mention something.
Yes, go ahead.
November 20.
It's your class.
No, it's about Mattel because something interesting also to analyze is the stock price. So Mattel was going down as sales in the stock market. In November 2020, it changed the mood and go up. Very similar than the trend that you had with the sales. So
Yes, thank you very much on sales at the beginning because we were believing that if we increase sales, we will be able to be more healthy in terms of everything else and also having a better appreciation in the stock market. Then many of the things that you were saying, they were truly happening. And I would just give you a glimpse because we are running out of time. And if you want to continue conversation, I'm happy to come maybe virtually because I'm always traveling. But the pandemic, what was the year of the pandemic? Okay, then we were started seeing early results even before the pandemic, okay? And then the pandemic really hit between here and over there. Okay, some of the key thoughts that were coming here. Yes, it did happen what you said, but because what you explained, that's so like you go to the movie, you go here, you go there, and we were like killing that situation. Yes, we were having problems with supply chain. Yes, it was happening that parents were desperate because they want to keep their children like relaxed at home. Then we increase our sales just for that issue, you know, specific brands, not all the brands, like between 20 even to 50% during the pandemic. It was a tremendous demand in our products. Then, yes, we have problems with the pandemic. We were lucky that we were going back to operations really soon, like 2 months after. And then we were having capacity available. We built very, very fast more capabilities. Then there are strategies that you need to have in place to have a resilient and agility in your supply chain. If you were not having that in place, you were bad. And we were able, because we have duplication of supply. We were hit in some brands, in some products. Specifically in India, we couldn't get out any product from there for like 8 to 10 months. But majority of our brands, we have like double source, triple source, different warehouse, different alternatives, different routes. But it was way before the pandemic in a way that was not hitting us, okay? But of course, if you were not having a well-designed, I'm not saying that we were perfect, but we were quite okay, then it will kill you. And yes, we were out of stock of some products, but many others, as many alternatives do we have, then we were able to provide to the market. And also all the alternatives online was helping us, like the YouTube, the Netflix series, and so on. Then yes, we were having an increase for that, and hitting by the supply chain, but it was really working. The stock was getting stronger, and also our debt, that is not here, but our debt was getting turned around between 2019 and 2020. Then we start making profits, started because the COVID helped us out. Yes, you want to
Just
say?
one question, this sales is for toys or all of the digital, also digital platforms? And
Everything,
multimedia?
everything that we do. Everything that you see here is everything that we do, yes.
Before the pandemic, well, from the 3 layers, so let's say
Yes, yes.
everyday basis, innovative, and
Evergreen, innovation, and all
exactly.
this.
What percentage is each layer represent of your revenue? And going forward on your strategy, what do you want the future each layer?
Yeah, I would say that my estimation, rough estimation nowadays is the evergreen should be around 40 to 50%. The innovation should be 25 to 30, and the entertainment 25 to 10. And then we want a diversified portfolio because you never know. And then you get stronger, you keep moving, you know. That's why it's so important strategic foresight. You look ahead like 10 or 20 years from now.
So
Look into the trends, look into the signals, see what is going on in the future, and getting back. And then put your strategy in place. And then what I would like to say is, we talk about that, it's very important to never lose track of your customer or consumers. At the end of the day, they are the ones paying the bills, and that you are truly making connections with your brands, with your company, creating uniqueness, fidelity, and trust. Then also one key takeaway, just always analyze this is the way I say it, but what is your key superpowers in your business, or your key differential factors that are making you unique in the market, and are you truly getting full advantage of that? Could be your company, your brands, your people, or even you, right? Then to finalize, and if we still have like 5 minutes or so, Fernando, you can kill me if you want, then is just maybe one or two people who may want to say what is her key learning or the big aha. That power, that was the power of our brands, over 400 brands. Why do you think that was the power?
You can target everyone.
You can target?
A lot of people with 400 brands.
Yes, yes.
Those brands are well known.
Well known. He-Man was there. Some people don't even know that we create. It's like Marvel and what is the other, Pixar, that they have their own characters. Then everyone in the industry is not having their own IP, the intellectual property, their own characters, only Mattel. Go ahead.
I was going to say something similar, that you don't have to start from zero. You have all this IP that you can build upon.
Correct.
And change it.
Correct. And then you will see how we were starting using that power. Then we reframe our mission. Then our mission changed in this way, and I highlight intentionally some words. We need to create innovative products, that we were not innovative any longer, could be digital or could be anything. Products, experience that we're demanding. We need to inspire the new generations, and we need to provide entertainment to develop it through play. We started with the mission, but one thing is the mission, and second thing is the strategy, and third thing is the execution. And putting in place the resources to make it happen. And resources, when you are in scarcity and you are almost losing the business, is a challenge. Then it's not easy play game in the table. Okay, we will see what happens. Then I will talk about these 4 elements that were part of this transformation, and we will see what were the results. Then let's talk about first the products. The products, we started even before the sustainability that nowadays it seems like in everyone's agenda. Everything that I'm talking here is way before, at least 3 years, let's put it that way. 3 years that everyone was working on that. We start working on developing sustainable materials to offer sustainable products. Then you see the Ocean Barbie, you see many bioresins that we are using. We put in place the playback program in which you return your toys and then you can, it is like the clothes in H&M and stuff like that. This is even before we have ChatGPT. This was launched in 2017. And it's Barbie's like a little Alexa, per se, with artificial intelligence. And now, you maybe not know, but I was part of this transformation. In 2015, we started slowly putting in every single Hot Wheel. See it or you don't see it, there is a chip inside. Then with this chip inside, you can play with any platform. Could be your iPad, could be your computer, could be anything. Then you can interact, play in the real life, and also with the electronic and with others, okay? You know all the beauty better than me. Then the other thing is it was a big complaint. Barbie, the body, and the image for the little girl is totally insane. It's not making sense. It's not realistic, it's not reflecting the reality. Neither the diversity, inclusion, and equality. Then that's why we have now, this we're launching also in 2017-18. Barbie has different bodies, different color scheme, different hairstyles, different sizes, and also inclusive, meaning with some disabilities. We have also role models and inspiration to change dramatically the experience of the girls with our products. Then, and we talk about also customization. Then they can create their own Barbie, their own Hot Wheels, their own American Girl, and of course they want it for yesterday. But if you think about supply chain, do you think it's easy, the customization? When you were doing mass production, we produced per week 16 million Hot Wheel cars, and the demand is 25 million per week. Can you imagine? And also Barbie is heavily, it's around, not so big as over 10 million, but easily is over 2 million per week, easily. Then can you do the customization? Then You see the effect, but behind the scenes is a lot of work to be done to make it happen, just customized for that little girl. Then also, you know what is happening. This is a foresight strategy. We are having more adults than kids. By 2032, we will have more people over 50 years old than kids in the world. Okay? And because of that, we are also targeting very successfully so far the adults. Then we have what is called Mattel Creations. There is a lot of collector's items that has been very cool for the adults. And some of them are like vintage that they remember their old days, or just cool stuff. And also the other thing that we have been doing is doing a lot of, in the collectors, plenty of partnerships. With Swarovski, then you have the Swarovski, diamonds in the dresses, or famous painters, or famous sportsmen, and then we have many different alternatives and cool things that people, the adults, really want to buy. Then this is about the products, just a quick snap, talking about entertainment. Everyone knows, Barbie's here, okay? Some people maybe like it, some people maybe not like it, but what I can tell you, in 1 weekend we recovered our investment and three times. More or less invested $300 million, and we made it like $1 billion. Okay, then it seems that it's progressing. But here we have also 20 other movies coming on. It's not only that. But here I'm going to be starting connecting dots with you. We were talking about, at the beginning, we are not using our superpowers. Our superpowers are our brands. Why they are so important? That in the toy industry, there are 3 layers. Layer 1, you have the evergreen products. Evergreen products is your Uno cards. Something that you buy in every single day, every year we produce. Could be a Hot Wheel car or the basic Barbie doll. That's the evergreen products, or the Scrabbles or some other game toys. Then if you have a strong portfolio there, then you have a continuous sales going on. The second one is innovation. If you are creating the new cool deal out there, like the Barbie with artificial intelligence, when we released the Monster High, was like everyone was killing to get those dolls, the Monster High in the early days, and so on. Then that's the second layer. The third layer are the movies. Then the movies are big drivers of sales in terms of toys. Then if you buy the movies were made by Pixar, by Disney, and so on, then we as Mattel, as many other Hasbro and so on, we bid for getting and compete for getting every single year the rights to produce the toys. Then, if you have a strong portfolio of evergreen, if you have your innovation is coming and the hot products are out there, and then for a say, magically you won all the movies rights to manufacture the toys, then you are the top seller on that year. Of course, assuming that you have a good management, a good supply chain, and so on. Then, we have a strong portfolio. We are characterized for innovative products and improving through those strategies. But having the power of our brands, we can control our own destiny. Because using our own brands, we can create our own movies. Easy to say, not easy to implement. To back up this strategy, the business, like 2016 more or less, decided to put a full division only focused on entertainment, meaning we were hiring writers, movie producers, TV producers, and so on, because it was including also Netflix series, YouTube channels, everything else. Then we put in place full new structure to make it happen. And there are more movies coming. Then the results on this particular one is still to be seen. But preliminary, talking about other initiatives, like some YouTube or Netflix series that is looking quite okay, you know? And also we are very careful about the content that is more inspirational, role models are there, also social media, influencers, and all this strategy, then we put in place that division, and video gaming as well. Then also kind of recently, you know, during the COVID, she created this Caribou company is like a safe space online where you can interact, let's say, the children with their grandparents, read together books, and without risk of other people out of their safe space will be involved on the safety, in the safety environment. Experience. Here, experience, Feature Price is one of our core brands, and it was one of the ones that we were losing more money. Then one of the decisions that we made strategically is to engage the parents at early age. If you engage when the kid is baby, we were looking for fidelity for the long run. Then how to engage them, then we have to put a lot of content out there to support that. Then doctors were putting like information for the new parents on how to help them to grow and develop the baby. Then that's the way how we started getting attachment of the kids. Secondly, about experience with retail experience, the first time, but here is also a lot about partnerships and collaborations. That is the new rule of the game in supply chain, even with your own competition. Then to create those experiences and even to create the movies, you partner with Warner Brothers. For example, we put a cruise of American Girl. The first time ever, of course, we partnered with a cruise ship that normally do like traveling, and we convert the cruise in American Girl. In 24 hours, it was sold out because the mother can go with the girl and have a cruise trip and so on. Then all this experience were also paying off different alternatives like the beauty salon for the kid and the doll, the hospital for the dolls, and many other things like that. The hair salon, the cafe, parties, and so on, catering, all this type of experience. Here is the hospital, hotel experience, but of course you cannot do that without having partnerships. And then what is coming next in Arizona, in Glendale, 1.5 years from now, we are partnering with Epic Resorts. Then we will have an amusement park with roller coasters of Hot Wheels, experience of Thomas and Friend, Barbie, and again, using the power of our brands. Lastly but not least is the inspiration. Now, maybe some of you can have heard about the Dream Gap. Anyone have been hearing about the Dream Gap? Raise your hand. No? About the, then we need to do more work here. Who has little girls, children? Oh, you are so young. Who is planning to have children? That's why 2032 we will not have more children at all. Okay, never mind. Then, well, that's why you don't know, but now you will know that we are working really hard with the Dream Gap. Is that whatever you dream as a little girl that you can achieve, you can make it happen. Then there is a lot of social media, special programs to make it happen, and also information like role models, inspiring content, purposeful play, that you can be aspired to be an astronaut, things that you normally you don't get at home, unfortunately, to work in the diversity aspects. The other area is making her story. I'm not going to be bothered to ask you again because I know you will say no. But then anyway, then here is to support the girls to be entrepreneurs. We inspire them with content and with material. Then they are little girls, let's say 7 years old, that they are collecting all the shoes for the neighborhood and shipping them to Africa, and they create social entrepreneurs. That's what we are inspiring them to do. Then all these four is part of this strategy, but of course, behind is if you put more digital, you need to bring the talent or do upskilling and reskilling of your talent to make it happen. We create a new division for the entertainment with the partnering with the experience and also inspiration. We do have partnerships, but also we have new talent that was helping us with that. Basically, we have to reinvent ourselves. And then lately, metaverse. Who knows what is the metaverse? Who wants to speak about the metaverse? Have you tried the metaverse?
Well, what I've seen is when you are, interacting with this part that you have the physical world and then the digital world, and you create your own avatar and you can, kind of live in that world.
Then this is a new business opportunity. Only that many companies like Mattel and many others, we are taking full advantage now. Next year is going to be $800 billion business. Then everything that you know today, it will change tomorrow. If you are worried about digital marketing, how you will do it in the metaverse? You like it or you don't like it, it will happen. It's like many, many years ago when I was kidding, you are so young for me, but when I was kidding about the internet, oh, what is the internet? What is this about it? We were afraid, like many people is afraid today about the metaverse. However, we cannot live without the internet today. Then what I'm expecting that will happen is that we will not be able to live without the metaverse. Metaverse that's another class that later you can invite me to speak about it, but I will give you a snapshot of things that are happening in the metaverse at Mattel. But there are so many other things that are happening also in the manufacturing aspects, in the working environment, and the design and development of the products, but here is more from the customer perspective. Then for that, we create, again, a new stream, meaning a new team, and a new division that is called Future Lab Play. Then we brought talent that is expert on those topics to our company, and we upskill and reskill some others. They are the ones that are creating what is happening today at Mattel. Then in Mattel, nowadays in the metaverse, you can have Barbie, you can have Hot Wheels, and what we have been also doing in the metaverse, who can tell the audience what is an NFT? Go ahead.
Well, the term is non-fungible tokens, and I always say
louder, please.
Non-fungible token,
yes.
And I always say it's like art, but on the digital world, because it can be anything. Let's say I take pictures for myself, and I can sell them, and the value that the NFT has is the value that the market gives it. So it's everything about offer and demand.
There is two things here. Thank you. NFT, non-fungible tokens, but in the metaverse, the currency is the cryptocurrency, and the blockchain, that's what the enabler to happen this type of transactions over there. NFT is like your certification of authenticity, and it's how your unique identifier. For example, you are buying a Gucci handbag for the metaverse, then you will get your NFT, meaning, and you have your wallet, and then in that wallet mean, okay, it's authentic, it cost me, I don't know, $4,000 or whatever, or in cryptocurrencies, and then that means that it's mine, and also that is legitimate. Or you can buy for the real world using it being in the metaverse. There are also events. There are also shopping malls already. I think I have some photos here. Okay, you have also your avatar. In the metaverse, you can be an avatar, or you can be like real you for a sale in the metaverse. Then also you can buy clothes for your avatar in the metaverse. It's crazy, I know. But people is buying that, and we are starting doing good business on that. We have collaborations with Forever 21, that is a boutique for young people clothes. Then you can navigate into the shopping mall. I don't think I have here the photo. And then go into the stores and buy stuff, either for the metaverse, for your avatar, or for real life. Meaning you order over there and it arrives to you, but the experience is different. You can try it, you can wear it, you can see how it looks like. And then Macy's, I don't know if you know, but every year they do an annual parade in Christmas, a real one. Then they also do it in the metaverse. Then in the metaverse, we are also partnering with them with this parade. And of course, we partner with web developers, and then we have experiences like kind of video games in the metaverse as well, with crypto toys. We have other companies like Roblox, maybe you are familiar with this company. And this product was one of our, maybe we prepared the video. This was this video. This was one of our first experience, but this is like 2015. I was working also in this project, is you have your real track set with your real Hot Wheels, but remember we did the change slowly with the IC and the chip inside. Then you can be playing here, you have the iPad, then you are winning inside the iPad, like getting like some bonus, competing with someone else in the iPad, could be there, could be just the computer, and so on. And we will see other cool stuff that we are doing with the metaverse.
These are after hackers. That's why we need to be very clever to try to anticipate and to have a future thinking strategy in all of these aspects. So, something that I want to focus, organization, processes, and people. In the measure that we have these aspects well orchestrated, all cybersecurity issues are less important, and please do not misunderstand me. What I'm trying to say is that it is more important to have this aligned, what we started talking in this class, than just focusing in IT security. There are many aspects. For example, I'm going to the deep past. Devices that were physically in an office, in a factory, were 100% of the company. We didn't have the smartphones. Maybe we have some cell phones, but not the smartphones. USBs, they started to appear.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants.
Give us a like about this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again and see you soon.